I know it's kind of long and yeah, it's kind of long, huh? All right, so this is Libra. Libra. Knock, knock. Who's there? Okay, this is for Libra. How are you going to handle boots on the ground, Libra? How are you going to handle boots on the ground, Libra? Ooh. Libra, it seems like so far you're going to handle it. You're going to handle it the hardest. You got too many swords here. Hold on one second. Let me drink the water. I like to drink water only really when I'm thirsty because it feels so good. You feel so relieved. Water's so good when you're thirsty, right? Okay, so Two of Swords. You're gonna, that's basically where you've been now, and you're really gonna freak the fuck out. When this happens, you're gonna really freak out. No, sure, freak. Or you're gonna be shocked, and you're gonna be thinking about some monies, and all of a sudden, boom, you're gonna hear this. You're gonna feel stuck. Handling some legal papers, but all of a sudden you're gonna feel just like this, like you've been stabbed on the back. Ten of Swords. You're gonna feel stuck. You're gonna feel stuck. You're not gonna know what to do, Libras. I feel Libras are going to be caught up. They're going to be caught up. A lot of them are going to think it's the end of the world. A lot of them are going to, I see a lot of Libras going through divorces. I see a lot of Libras having problems with neighbors. I see a lot of Libras signing off on property. But at the same time, when all this happened, there's going to be too many changes. I see a lot of nightmares. I see a lot of worries. This is the Nine of Swords, crazy dreams. Probably one of your children or a loved one, a husband may be traveling. I pick up the age of 20, 25, or 25 to 40. Traveling and not hearing from that individual, worrying about your children, just worrying sick, okay? But if you balance your scales, Libra, you're going to be okay with the Temperance card. But I see that a lot of Librans are going to take this the hardest from all of them. They're going to really take it the hardest. For some reason, when they're supposed to be the equalizer, the ones who are supposed to be the balanced one, but they're going to take it the hardest. So I can't imagine how hard the other ones that really don't know what's been going on will take it. Okay, so yes, Libra, prayer for everybody, especially the Librans, because they're not going to understand it. But if you're a truther, you'll understand it, but you're still going to worry. Really going to worry. I'll probably be bored off my wits. Just hope that I'm not caught in traffic or anything like that. That would really freak me out. All right. It's like, where were you when the lights turned off, right? That's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. Do you remember that song? So I'm thinking, where will I be? I hope I'm in bed asleep, and my sons are with me and everybody's okay. So then when that happens, it's like we're all together, right? Oh my God. or I'm close to the house and I know what's going on. Oh. All right. Now to the sign of, which sign is it? Scorpio. Let's see what Scorpio is going to do when this happens. How they're going to handle boots on the ground. Crazy, crazy topic, but you know. Scorpio. Scorpio has been going through stuff as well. They've been going through a lot. And I know that due to Scorpio and the South, is it the South Node and all that? They're going to be going through stuff. Or wherever your Scorpio is, you'll be going through some stuff. Wherever that Scorpio is, you know, like my Scorpio, I believe my Scorpio is in my 10th house, I believe, or either somewhere in Neptune, you know. So you're going, every person, especially the sun sign and the moon sign, will be going through something tough, you know. So, all right, Scorpio. Wow. Scorpio, for some reason, you're going to handle this beautifully. For some reason, this is going to be like a cleanser to you, Scorpions, or wherever your house, whatever placement, wherever Scorpio lands in your chart, you know, however it's done. But mainly, this is for sun, moon, and rising. New beginning. You're going to be having new beginning, and there could be childbirth. So during this process, you're going to, because you've had a new beginning in some kind of enterprise through communication that you've gotten, and you're possibly still in training, it may cut off somehow. Okay, and you know it's going to be okay, especially if you've been following, you know, with what's been going on, and you're going to have a lot of strength. And if you've been grieving, you're going to be strong, and you're going to start realizing what's really been going on, Scorpio. Okay, and this will give you a chance to process your feelings at the same time. You're going to be very strong and like dignified, as well as if you're a guy. You're going to, you know, if it's for a man, you're going to be creative. You're going to have that creative flair as well, just like Scorpio. With the Scorpion, there may be a child. You may be pregnant during this time. And you may be a little concerned. That's the concern, the only concern. But at the same time, you're going to be strong with the Strength card during this time. I feel a lot of Scorpions with sun, moon, and rising are going to be very strong during a time like this. Generally, Scorpions they're generally strong when all things break, when all hell breaks loose. If there's a Scorpio person there, lean on them. They know the right things to say, and they're very strong, which is why they're generally good in anything in the medical field or whatever. Paramedics, firemen, they're basically the heroes of the chart. And I see the Scorpios, they're going to lean on family, or they'll probably be more with family for some reason. And for a female, you're going to be with your loved one. Possibly you met someone in your life. You're going to be with that person, and you're going to, for some reason, the wheels are going to turn. And if you've been having not all that great of a luck, you will have good luck. And if you've lost someone in your life, you will meet someone. Possibly during this weird time, you may meet someone, bump into somebody from out of the blue, you know? And you got the 10 of Wands. Wow. You're going to feel, at the end of the day, you're going to feel like, wow, this is a lot. Because a lot of people are going to lean on you, Scorpio, during this crazy time. You're going to have a lot of people leaning on you. A lot of people aren't going to be that strong. They're going to be leaning on you, asking you questions, especially if you're one that knew about what was going on or what will happen or whatever. A lot of people are going to lean on you, and it's going to wear and tear you after some time. Just thinking about this tires me. All right, the next sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, how will you handle this? You know, how will you handle this at a time like this? How will you? Sagittarius, how will you handle boots on the ground? The M law, like martial law, right? How will you handle if it, you know, or when? If it happens or when, right? Could happen for 6 days, 10 days, 6 weeks. Okay. Sagittarius, how will you handle this? How will you be? Sagittarius. Wow. I guess Sagittarius is going to be more of the giver during this time, trying to help, humanitarian style, but he's going to make sure, or she's going to make sure, that her babies are okay. Okay? Yeah, Sagittarius. This is like you're going to be like, somebody else got this card, the finalization card, like finally, you're going to think about all that you've been doing, your projects, and you're going to be more or less in your own head. Sagittarius, you're going to be in your own head, and you have a new love. So you're going to make sure that you and this person are going to connect. And also you have many friends. You've gained many friends, and you've been very close to them, to the point that you've been connecting with them financially. And during this time, what's going to happen is you're going to share, okay, with this card. This is 6 of coins, because if something like this were to happen, you're going to want to share, okay? You're going to want to share, especially with close friends, right? Close friends and close family members. If you're caught up in that, you're going to want to share. You're going to be very giving. This is going to be the time where people are going to see how kind and true Sagittarius is, especially with the card of the Magician. Your children are going to think that you're a magician. You see your children, they're going to think, wow, you know, they're going to think you're a magician. You're going to make everything so easy while everyone's going to be panicking. Yes, it's going to be true. And there's going to be a sense of happiness. Although you know that when all this does happen, that it doesn't mean that everything's going to fall to place like everybody thinks it's going to fall. You know, it's going to take a while, but we will move out of troubled waters in time. Yeah. With this, you know, with changes comes a lot of pain, right? Changes always brings in pain. You know, it's like when a baby is born, right? Contractions, women experience contractions. Painful. Life can be painful, especially when it starts and when it ends. Okay, the next sign is the sign of, is it Capricorn? Yeah, it's Capricorn, right? Capricorn. Hold on one second. Let me make sure that I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. I started to think that I wasn't recording. Jeez. Okay, Capricorn. Because I've been here for a bit. Capricorn. 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 How will you behave, or how will you experience or feel if this, or how will you, or where will you be, you know? I mean, Marshall, you know, or boots on the ground if it were to be like that. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. Well, first of all, I see that you're enjoying the fruits of your labor currently right now. So that's basically where you're going. Your concerns are going to be for your family, Capricorn. Your concerns are going to be for your family, although you've been experiencing the fruit of your labors for Nine of Cups, and you've been enjoying certain events that you've been going to, and this is where it's going to, who knows, you may be at work, you may be at an event, all of a sudden, woo, or something's going to start. And I see you thinking about your children. That's the first thing that's going to pop up. Your children, and worrying and making calls. See if you could go through with phone calls, and thinking about, I don't know, I see an Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You're worried about someone with that sign. Could be a husband, could be somebody that you met recently. If you're a female, if you're a man, you're going to be concerned as well with anything, any deadlines or anything like that. You're going to be concerned about business. What's going on? What's going on? Knowing that you already been doing your research and all of that, you're still going to start to worry, Capricorn. It's weird. And you're just going to just meditate. You're going to stand still. You're going to be waiting, like, wow. And you're not going to like the fact that this may linger. However, Capricorn, you're strong. You're going to think about your family. Primarily, you think about your family, and basically a lot of children, and you're gonna make decisions. You're gonna decide. You're gonna make because there's gonna be a lot of choices. So, or like 1 and 2, you know, like 1 and 2, like choices to make. You know, you're gonna feel like, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, you're gonna, for those of you guys who don't know what's really going on, it's gonna stir you crazy. You know, you're gonna be panicky. You're gonna be panicky. You're gonna be looking around, and I see some of you falling to the ground or whatever, and just, you know, freaking out, crazy. So just yeah, just like my dog said, as soon as I hit on the table, she was sleeping, so she freaked out herself. Okay, something like that. Like, she wasn't, my doggie wasn't expecting that sound, and she was freaking out herself. Okay, so yeah, so Capricorn, please guys, meditate, pray, and just, you know, because we don't know how we will react. But this is what I'm vibing, how, you know, people react. Some people will be losing their mind. They won't know how to react. You know, like even when lights have gone off, like there have been times when the lights gone off or something, electricity, and you worry, and that could be for 2 or 3 hours. You worry, right? Now think about if it were for a few more days. So have your candles ready. Have, you know, extra food. excuse me, have extra food. And speaking of food, they were talking about that in time we're not going to have certain foods in the shelves, because a lot of these foods that have been sold have not been good for us. So that is why we're not going to have a lot of these foods on the shelves. Don't believe a lot of fear tactics out there, okay? Don't believe a lot of fear tactics, and keep praying. Keep praying, because, and be careful where you find your information from. You know, I get my information from Brumbo, I get information from YouTube, but for some reason my television, YouTube channels, you know, wasn't working. I'm like, what's going on? That's why I generally find my news. Okay, so this is on to the sign of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius. We are in the age of Aquarius, and we are opening our third eye. We are becoming more clairvoyant. For those clairvoyant ones, we are seeing more than usual, okay? Unless you feel like, I don't believe that. That's on you. You believe what you want to believe. Okay. This is for my beautiful aquas. How will you handle the boots on the ground? Okay, Aquarius, you are going to be thinking about investments, and you're going to be working. I see you working. You're thinking about your investments, and all of a sudden, boom, this is all going to just out of the blue. And you're going to be like, wow, broken. You're going to feel separated from a host of things with the Three of Swords and the Ace of Coins. So it's going to take you by surprise. At the same time, if you're a man, you're going to be thinking of Queen of Cups, woman of sign of Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. As you go along your journey and do what you have to do, you're going to feel like everything's going to be breaking down around you, but you're going to have strength, because there's going to be so much that you are going to be facing a lot of options at the same time. But then at the same time, business, certain business aspects that you wanted to handle have been on your mind. And when this starts to happen, you're going to be like, what? So I see a lot of Aquarians, they're going to be thinking about their jobs. They're going to be thinking about say for instance, you're going to connect more to those who are family. So if you recently met someone, there's going to be a divide with that. You're going to be putting priorities where they have to be at for you in your mind. You're going to put your priorities, priority basically. But everything, you're going to feel that everything's falling down. Even though you did your research, Aquarius, you're going to be freaking out. But you're going to be thinking more about your money and your job. And you know what? This might happen during the time that you're in your job. You know? And you're going to probably wait till everything clears out a little bit. Because there's going to be a lot of, you know. Although some people will be calm, just looking through the, like I see like a glass window where people are just going to be looking through, whether it's a company that they work in, they're just going to be looking through like, what the hell just happened? What the hell's happening? You know, and everyone's just going to want to go home, which is the only thing we're going to do is, you know, when something like that happens, right? Where we feel the safest. Okay, last sign is Pisces. Last sign is Pisces. Pisces, how are you going to handle boots on the ground or martial law? How are you going to handle it when it does happen? A lot of people would say, if it happens. I don't know. I'm just, this is what I felt I should read on. Okay. Pisces, how are you going to handle? Okay, Pisces, you're going to be like, wow, what just happened? Because you've been having a stroke of good luck, especially with the Seven of Cups. You've been having a lot of options here, but all of a sudden you're going to feel caught up with monies and confusion. It's going to just take you, it's going to take you on in another venue, basically. So you're going to, primarily Pisces, you're going to have faith. I see a lot of Pisces just getting on their knees and praying, or just basically having faith in the universe, as many of you will be discontent, because you're not going to know what you think. Even though you've been doing your research, you're not going to know what you think, Pisces. Water signs have a tendency to do that. They can sulk. You're going to handle it that way, but prayer is going to be your solace. Prayer, having faith that this is not going to last forever. It's going to be discontent, but at the same time, if you have that loved one and you started something, it's going to continue. This woman in your life is going to give you strength, or vice versa. If you have a man, Pisces, who's very nurturing, he's also going to give you strength, and you will ride through this nicely with the Nine of Wands. What's going to keep you strong, Pisces, is your faith, okay? So that is what I picked up with all the signs. I hope you guys like it, okay? Please comment below and let me know how you like it. And if you guys want to invest in silver and gold, please do. Silver and gold at moneymetals.com. Okay, 25, it's still 25 an ounce, right? Gold is at 25 an ounce. That's right. Okay, so you can buy 25 ounce of gold. You look at the beautiful, $25 an ounce for silver. Silver is going to be valuable. The reason why silver is going to be valuable is because silver is going to be needed. Especially silver is very healing. And in time, silver will be valued just like gold is. They're going to be equivalent. Although gold right now is really high. So if you have the monies to invest in gold, please do so. This is silver, $25 an ounce for silver. And silver has a lot of healing properties, okay? And it will go up. People think it's not going to go up. And basically you have the crypto, you have XRP and XL, which will be backing up the silver and the gold. So I heard. So please do not delay. Call 1-800-800-1865 and get your silver, get your gold. Tell them D'Amber told you about it. Get some silver, get some gold. Or go to www.moneymetals.com or Money Metals Exchange, moneymetals.com. Let them know D'Amber told you about it. Get 10 ounces of silver, get 10 ounces of gold if you have the monies to go to actually invest. On that note, thank you very much for tuning in. If you tuned in, join me again for Be Inspired with D'Amber, your Puerto Rican mommy with a sprinkle of French. Bye for now.